and we're going to be joined by someone from Literacy Planet itself. Kirsty, would you be able to say hi to the guests?
Hi everyone, I'm Kirsty, I'm from Literacy Planet. How you going?
All right, so
I'm not sure if I can hear everyone.
yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Is a lot of this is just trial and error. And
We can actually hear a lot of the background as well, actually. So
Okay, I will get out of here. Sorry.
that's okay. So cool. So just a bit of housekeeping, guys. Hang on. So I'll quickly just mute Kirsty. So Kirsty, I've just muted you for a sec. So what I'll do is I'll when you're out or when you're clear of the room or something like that, just you're organizer as well, so you can unmute yourself, I believe. Or hang on. Can you unmute yourself?
I think I can unmute myself.
Okay, cool. So the agenda for today, teachers, is we're going to go through the basics of Literacy Planet, and we're also going to hear about the special deal that we've got with Literacy Planet as well. I'm quickly going to mute you for a moment, Kirsty. So we're going to talk about Literacy Planet, the basics of it. David, what school are you with at the moment?
Tambo State School.
And how many XOs do you guys have?
In my class, I have 20.
And are you guys connected to the internet okay?
Yes, we are.
Excellent, excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go through the basics of Literacy Planet, what it entails, and after that we're going to go through what, what I'd like to do is, because we've only got yourself and Andre at the moment, I'd like to actually specifically try to solve issues that you guys have, or just brainstorm some ideas with you while we've got your attention and while we've got the time. So hang on a sec. Kirsty, are you okay to talk? I'm going to unmute you real quick.
You're not my favourite person. Okay.
It's so quiet now.
Yeah. Yes, that's what happens. I made it into a quiet area.
Oh man. Well, at least you know it's a busy office space. So.
Sorry, everyone.
So, could you tell us a little bit more about yourself, Kirsty, so we can introduce you to the audience?
Yeah, I am the business support manager, so I basically help all of the regional managers that are on the road. And just help our customers as well if they've got any technical support issues, or if they're having, if they've got any questions about the program. And I usually refer them to Helen, our expert, because she is our expert. But most of the problems can be usually found online. So we've got a teacher help desk that I utilise quite frequently. As part of my learning experiences as well. So I'm quite at the same level as most of the teachers. So just learning for the first time and getting on there and setting up students, classes, teachers and how they do use the matrix, and also I also deal with our technical support team as well, and if there's any feedback, so if you wanted to have a different checkbox somewhere else, so I feed that back to our IT team and they make it happen.
Excellent. Now, what we're trying to do at the moment is I'm trying to log on to my Literacy Planet. Oh, there you go, it's logging on. But I'll give you guys a heads up on the actual interface. Bear with me for a moment, folks. Hang on a second. I'm going to toggle full screen off. Go to my Literacy Planet. There we go. Okay, cool. So teachers, Literacy Planet is an app that's preloaded on your XO. So David, have you used Literacy Planet before?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Andre, do you guys use Literacy Planet at the moment?
No, I haven't used it.
Okay, cool. So
we haven't subscribed yet.
Not a problem. So what I'll do is I'll quickly run through what you can do in Literacy Planet. Once you've actually logged in and you've subscribed to it, I believe there's like a trial period that, so with outside of the One Education special deal that we've arranged with Literacy Planet, how does it normally work for someone who, so Kirsty, how would it normally work for someone to try Literacy Planet out outside of the deal that we've brokered together?
Well, outside of the deal, it's pretty much the same as inside the deal. When you're registering for the trial, you'll go on and you'll start on our program and register as a school, and then that automatically qualifies you for a 30-day trial, which then you've got free access to the whole program for 30 days. You can, just with the XOs, the only difference is that we usually set the program to only show tablet content rather than having the full content, and that's just so that the students in their classroom can use, are not going to get tasks that are set for them, and the teachers aren't going to be setting tasks that they're not going to see either, because the tablet is still quite limited.
But there's still quite a lot of games that they could actually play.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry, there's plenty of games, and I mean, I think there's over 1,500 anyway. But out of I think there's about 2,800. So the difference is that when they're using it in the classroom, it just makes it easier to set the actual the content for the students with the tablet content.
Cool. Alrighty. So basically, teachers, once you've gone to literacyplanet.com, you can arrange for a trial. So I'm going to quickly open up an incognito tab. Hold on a second. That way, it's not going to recognize my my login. So you can actually do a 14-day trial. So so Kirsty, do you see my screen at the moment, mate?
I don't. I'm just trying to find it there. Clearly, technology is not my forte. Yes. So you've got parents 14-day trial.
Yep.
If you click on to sign up, if you just go back to the last one, you should be able to find the school sign up.
School login, is that right? Oh, sorry, schools, parents or teachers?
Teachers, you want to sign up as a teacher, yeah.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'm signing up as a teacher. I'll use my find your school. So so David, what school was that again?
Tambo State School.
How do I spell that, sir?
Tambo.
Tambo. Yep, found it in 4478.
That's the top one, yep.
Beauty. And okay.
Comes up with all the details.
And I'll probably go, yep, I agree to the terms and conditions. And I'm going to put my first name, John Vergara, my mobile. All of you should have this mobile, by the way, so if you need any support, just give that mobile a bell and I'll be able to give you assistance. And if I don't know the answer, I'll pass you on to Jay, who's much smarter than me in every way. Hey, I know how to delegate, man. And I'm very creative with my password, so I'm just going to put password. Okay, so now that's done. Oh, so we can actually book you guys to come over to us.
Sure can. Yep. And we can also do a webinar as well. We hold them twice a week. Helen does. She's really great.
Cool. All right. So in case, say for example, as a teacher wants to ask something specific, you can they can request for you guys to come over. Are you mainly based in New South Wales or?
We do them all around Australia.
Fantastic. Okay. So it doesn't matter if you're from Western Sydney or from the Gold Coast. You're okay to get in touch with them.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we usually request is that if it's for an in-school PD, we usually require about 20 teachers to get involved, just so that it's it's a decent amount of people that will want to be learning. Otherwise, we can, if it's just one or two or three or four, we usually ask them to attend the webinar.
Not a problem. Okay. So basically, what I'm going to be seeing is someone giving me a trial account, or is it the full account that I can see at the moment?
This will be a trial account, but it does give you the same access as when you get your full account as well and you subscribe. So you do actually get to try out the whole thing.
Oh,
And
cool.
yep, you get my email that I send you as soon as you sign up, so that you can, you get to know what you need to do, and you'll send me the spreadsheet with all the kids on it, and then you can start assigning homework and tasks. And those ones there that you can click on actually take you to our teacher dashboard that'll give you teacher help desk that'll give you either a video way to learn it, or you can do the guided tour, or you can join the webinar.
Okay, fantastic. So, say for example, Andre and David couldn't make it to any of the PDs because they lack the number of teachers, so they can just go to the webinars. I'm going to go and click
Yep.
webinar. And
Mhm.
what does it use the same platform that we're using at the moment?
Yep, exactly the same one. Let's go to webinar.
Perfect, perfect. So there shouldn't be any issues with the integration. And there's basics, understanding the content, and so on. Okay, fantastic.
Absolutely. So it depends on what level you're at. If you think you've already got the basics under control, then it's really great to do the next level or the advanced features. If you've got questions, Helen's really great. She's very engaging. She'll ask you right at the beginning if you have any questions, so that she can make sure that she attends to them by the end of the webinar. It only goes for 30 minutes, so it's always truly worthwhile attending.
Cool, not a problem. When did she start that by any chance?
Started that twice a week was done. I think it started about 3 months ago. So we've been getting a lot more need for them. So I think we only started 1 day a week, but now that we're doing it for 2 days a week, it's a lot more popular.
I wonder where Helen got the idea from.
I wonder.
All I ask is
Some
attention.
great, I imagine.
That's right. All I ask is that as long as all teachers get what they need to succeed, I'm happy with that, mate. I'm happy with that. So
Yeah, that's right.
now, on top of that, of course, each school would have different numbers of students and all that kind of stuff. So you've got a preset formatted spreadsheet that they can just fill in.
That's right. It just makes it easier. If you've got, 300 students, the last thing you want to be doing is adding them in individually, which you can do if you've only got 10 or 20, which is ideal. But yeah, when you have a whole school, which we always encourage, especially when you first start, to get the whole school involved. It's all free. So, and we cater from preschool through to year 9. So there's absolutely no reason why you wouldn't want to get the whole school involved.
So just what I noticed as well is that there are some schools that are hesitant to jump in because Queensland, I know, are quite, what's the word I'm thinking of? Security conscious, I think is the best word to use, about giving the student's name and last name to third-party or organizations such as yourself. Is it okay for them to just give the student's first name and an initial for the last name?
Well, what we actually do is we don't ever display the last name. It always is only the last initial, and that is for privacy. We've got quite stringent privacy laws and security procedures that our program entails. So we do ask for the first name and the last name, but they are all protected, so that we can only, on the program, it's only visible to see their first name and last initial, and that's just so that we can identify them. All the kids actually start to accrue points, and they're actually, it's really quite diagnostic. So there's a lot of information that we do want to make sure that it's attached to the right person. So we do actually ask for their first full name and last name, and that's just so simply if they do change schools, that all of that goes with them as well. But as I said, all of it's displayed for the whole public to see, including the rest of the classroom, is just their first name and last initial.
Okay, sure, not a problem. So I guess the reason I bring that up is I was speaking with Narangba State School over in north part of Brisbane, and they were saying they're quite hesitant to give the details of the students because of some privacy thing in Queensland Ed. I'm from New South Wales, so I'm not really sure what the situation is there. So I thought, look, best talk to the people who know best. So yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they'll
Cool.
come back to us. I haven't checked if they have. Yeah.
Too easy. All right, so this is basically where you upload the details of your class. Now, what I normally suggest is give this spreadsheet to the people in administration, and they've got some whiz-bang macro that can just download the students' details there. So I'm sure that they can do that easy for you. Okay, so now that we've gotten the students loaded up, we've got the training for webinars loaded up, and you can also organize, if there's enough teachers and enough interest, for Helen or Kirsty or one of her staff to come visit you. Let's have a look at the actual device itself, sorry, the actual program itself, and let's add a class. Is this you? Is that really you?
Yes, it is. I always make sure everyone's got what they need. I like to make sure that they didn't see the first email or the second one, that, you know, I'm still here. So I get a lot of response to that, actually. There it is.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, we're having too much fun. That's not allowed in a professional setting, I think.
No, yep, I think we should. That's right.
Basically what we're trying to do now is we're going to try to organize a brand new class. So we're going to give that, hang on a sec. Bear with me for a moment, folks. I'm just trying to, there's a little issue here that I'm trying to organize. Okay. Is there R&B coming out from somewhere? Okay. So
R&B.
yeah, I swear I can hear R&B.
No, I don't think so.
Are you playing music in the background, David?
I'm not playing music. Someone near me might be.
Fair enough, fair enough. So from what you can see so far, David, any questions or comments?
No, I'm just curious. Just let it play out, see what Literacy Planet's all about.
Sounds good. Well, hopefully I can make a good impression for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll quickly get this sorted. Now, just giving you guys what I feel at the moment. So let's put this as the 3rd of September webinar class. All right, let's save that one. And let's add a student. Let's go Bruce, Wayne, and parents email, orphan at Gotham. Okay, and Bruce is in year 4. Okay, so that's nice and easy, isn't it? Now, where do I go from here? Because I've tried adding stuff from here. So what do I do next?
Okay, so you can go to assign tasks or add more students, depending on how many more students you want to add. But let's go to assign tasks. I think that might be your best bet.
Sure, not a problem. Okay, so now I've assigned task. Hang on.
And this takes you to what we call the matrix.
The one that says click here.
And see, yeah, that's right. And so this is now sent you straight into what we call the guided tour. So this is actually going to take you through. All you need to do is follow the instructions to click on the menu. So you'll see there that it says, down the bottom right-hand corner, that's just the overview. And then on the left, you can see where it's actually got the little green arrow teaching you where it is and how to click next. And so if you click on the menu to view the content, you can actually see when you hover over to the preschool or whatever year level. So if he's year 4 and you click on that one.
Yep. So spelling, reading.
Take you to, yeah, that's right, all of the areas. And then so if you go to the top right-hand corner of those little boxes, it'll also give you the little, yeah, there you go. So you can actually see how to assign the tasks and what's actually in there. So this is the actual content. So if you wanted to, yep, that's right, you just click on those there, the arrows, and that will actually, that's a sign you've assigned a task. Now there's 3 tasks there, and that's how you share yep, so that's a task template there. So you can explore, and there's no easy or there's no right or wrong way. This is what it's all about. You just go in there and you try it out. You cannot assign too much work for someone is really what the aim of the game is. So the next thing that we probably do is go to locking the year levels to make sure that you don't actually have all of the easy stuff available for Bruce. So if he's in year 4, you don't want him to be attempting. So to do that, you can go up to, if you go back to matrix or to teaching.
Yes.
Oh, actually, I don't think it's going to let you because you're in. So if you just follow the how do I assign tasks in the matrix, and if you keep following on to the next level, then at least that way it should get you out of the, or if you can just click on the X, I think that's another way. I've actually done the guided tour, so
Okay, cool.
you
So
can just click out of the X.
comprehension, and I've added creatures, and well, Bruce wants to be a detective, so he's gonna go mysteries. Oh, is there a button here that actually shows only the device available activities instead of the full activity?
Yes, so what you want to do is you want to click up there. See, just above where your arrow is, it says only show tablet content. And just
Aha.
because it's for the XOs, this just makes it a lot easier, so you will actually be able to see exactly what they'll be able to see on their XO. So you're not going to be assigning them some PC work. Although if you know that they are going to be going home and doing the work at home, then it's definitely worthwhile to assign that extra stuff as well, so that they can actually use that when they get home and assign some homework.
Okay, not a problem.
A lot of the students will actually do that, so they'll go home and do some homework as well.
Cool. So for you to link this activity for the student, you just go to the cell where it says recipe for disaster, and there's a little tick box there, and I can assign or remove that from the student, correct?
Yeah, that's right, absolutely. You can take it away and assign it at the same time. And so if you have different students at different levels and you don't want them to be partaking at different levels, another great way is to lock the levels. Sorry, I meant to say if you wanted to hop into the My Students tab, not teaching. This will
Oh,
take you
here
now
we go.
to
Lock
locking
program.
levels. Yeah.
Beauty. There you
And
go.
see at the top there, you can see where it's got delete, message, lock program, lock task order. Now it's already got locked the program, so well done, nice job.
It's a star that
And if you wanted to, yeah. So what that means then, while you've locked the program, what that means is that they can't attempt any gaming exercises that aren't their tasks until they've completed their tasks, which is really ideal because otherwise, kids like to just play the games and they tend to forget about their homework. So the other great thing that you can do is to lock the year level. So if you click on year level locking,
This one?
just above login,
Above login.
just above the login, yeah, you'll
Oh,
see
year level locking. I got it. Please
that's
select
the
one
one, yeah.
student. Okay, so I'll select Bruce. And
Yeah, so I'll ask you for a student.
okay, and we'll lock Bruce onto year 4.
Yeah, so what you might want to do is lock him into, depending on what sort of level Bruce is at, you might want to lock in year 3, 4 and 5, just so that he's got a little bit of room. If he's at the lower end of the spectrum and you think that he might struggle a little bit to get engaged, then it might be ideal to set him at a year 3, 4 or 5. If he's super smart, it might be even better to just lock him into 4, 5 and 6 and see how he goes with those. But we don't want to discourage the kids from attempting exercises either. So it's always handy to have them at the right level and then just a couple of year levels above.
Okay.
But that's always at a teacher's discretion, which is great, so that you can cater it so that it is at their actual level.
Cool.
And so you'll see there, yeah, once you go into the task report, you can see there that they've got, there's none of the exercises have been completed. And once they have been completed, you'll get a percentage. So you'll actually see how they did, and then you can click on that as well, and that will also then give you where they went wrong, where they've done really good, and you can either reset that or you can put them onto the next level, set new tasks. It just gives you a whole new range of things you can go from there.
Oh, cool. There you go. So I've got a couple of comprehension exercises for Bruce to do. Yeah. Okay. So what I'll do is I actually want to unlock Bruce so I can do what you suggested. I'm going to select Bruce. I'm going to go year level locking.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and say year 3, 4, and 5. Update that. There you go. Cool. All right. Now, I'm going to try logging in using Bruce. So, DW 1889.
Sorry, John, just while you're doing that, John, is there Is there a way to preview the activity before you set the task, or
That
a way to preview the task
that's a great
before you
question.
set it?
Um,
Yep.
Kirsty?
Yeah, no, there sure is. So if you, I'll just go back onto your screen. If you are back onto the teaching tab, I'm just going to click on the teaching tab there.
Nice.
And you go to, and you hover in the right-hand corner of the year level, you'll see that there's a play button. If you just click over, if you just move over a little bit and go to the top right-hand corner of that box.
Yep. This one?
Of the year level.
Oh,
And
sorry.
if you
sorry.
come back down to, no, that's fine. And if you're clicking up there, it should show it. It's a little bit of a lag, so it's a little bit hard to.
Ah, right. Sorry.
Now, if you go on to, so you'll click onto those, and then you'll get to the next level. No, that's okay. You were in the right screen. Yep.
Okay.
And then it will show you those. So yeah, click on whichever area you want to cover, and then you'll go to the next one, there you go. And so if you go, see where you had the plus, if you move over a little bit, you'll also have a play button.
Hang on. Nope, not that one. Ah, what happened? Oh, hang on.
There it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, the next level. I forgot we were already in the one before it. Yeah.
So
now
run
there.
this
So if you could run
exercise.
this exercise.
Hang on.
Absolutely. This is the one that's going to get you to.
I forgot to press the show tablet content only.
Yeah. No, that's great. Well done. So this is exactly.
So you're doing this on an Echo at the moment, John?
So this is actually on the PC. So this is I'm logging in as Bruce's teacher. So I'm going to go and now hang on. Let me go to my XO and I'll show you what I can see. I said let me get into my XO and I'll show you what I can see. Haha! Success. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna maximize this. There you go. So I'm logged in. I'm logged in as Bruce, as you can see there. Okay, that's a horrible color. And I'm going to go to my tasks. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. And it's the 3rd of September. Now it says incomplete tasks. And it's loading my data. I've got zany zebras.
Here's all of here. So this is what the student sees.
Oh, cool. So let's go zany zebra.
And you'll notice that when you, and you'll notice that when you clicked onto the play, that this is exactly what will launch as soon as you click onto the zany zebra. So you're going to see the actual task before it's.
Cool. Well, what I'll do.
Obviously, it's a different one.
What I'll do is I'll actually go to the zany zebra as well, so I can see. Okay, zany zebra, and that's the run button as well. That so even what I've just done is I was on teaching. Sorry, what was I? I was on my students at that time. So in this menu, I selected Bruce. And I can see all of the activities I've set Bruce in. And if you actually hover your mouse over to the activities, if you press run, it's going to show you the example of what you should be seeing on the XO as well. So as soon as this bad boy loads up on my XO, I love that. I love the images, man. It's so cute.
Oh, we have a really great graphic artist. She's awesome.
Okay, so folks, Andre, for the question that you asked, what you're seeing now, this is already the XO. I'm going to minimize it. So, and this is my PC. The one on your right is the PC, and the one on the left is the XO. So there you go. So once the student has completed their reading task, you press show questions and it's going to show, oh, there you go. I haven't read it yet, so I'm gonna say it's let's say alliteration. Haha! How good is that? Okay.
No.
I'm so smart. Okay. So what we'll do, folks, that's one part, which is comprehension. I'm a bit partial towards comprehension. I've got this firm belief students need to understand what they've just read. Um, Spelling, yeah, it comes, but I'd rather them know how to read properly first. But that's just me. Don't listen to me. I'm a science teacher. I'm not an English teacher. Okay. Right. So any comments so far, Andre, David?
Oh, it's good.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. Righto. So let's do a spelling exercise though. Could you show us how to do that, please, Kirsty?
Sure. So to do a spelling exercise, you've got a few ways. You can create and assign a custom spelling list,
Okay.
or you can use the pre-populated ones that are all aligned with the curriculum as well. So I'll just go back to your screen where you can see. So if you're in the teaching tabs.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead,
Yeah, go for it.
David.
The XO, just so I'm clear, you're talking about those little tiny green and white computer systems that the kids use?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Are you guys currently?
And they download the Literacy Planet onto the XO. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. So we're now using the apps for Android. Hang on, let me actually have a quick look. Is your school on Sugar or is it on Android already?
I don't think they've been updated, so it'd be the later version.
Oh wow, fair enough. So you guys are still running Sugar.
Yeah, we must be, I think, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not a problem. We can easily solve that. Remember to talk to me after. I'll get your email address.
Okay.
And we'll get you some USB sticks so you can transfer over the devices onto Android.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, we don't really have much of a tech guide out here. It's sort of just if you know a little bit about computers, then you're the man for the job kind of thing. So.
That's pretty much most schools, to be honest.
I was about to say.
My experience so far.
I was about to say, I was warned about that. They're like, you work in one education. You said you wanted to be a teacher, right? It's like, uh-oh, what am I going to get into?
I signed up for.
Okay,
so we just keep our mouths quiet.
Exactly. Hey, my mom and dad, as far as they know, I'm a telemarketer. I don't tell them that I work with computers, or else I'll have to set up their whole entire network. Come on.
Nice.
It's true.
Why didn't I think of that?
Okay, so we're going to do a couple of spelling. Hang on. So have a look at the screen at the moment. So David, it's currently just showing the current activities available for Bruce Wayne. So I'm going to click Show Tablet Content Only, and that just gets rid of the others. Unfortunately, not all of the activities are present on the XO that's available, but the thing is, if you buy an iPad or a Samsung Galaxy Tab or whatever, it's going to be a similar situation. They haven't imported all of the activities over to the APK, the app format just yet. Soon, though. Okay. Right, Kirsty?
Yeah, no, that's right. Absolutely.
Didn't mean to put words in your mouth there, mate, but okay. So now you were telling me that you had some preset lists, correct?
Yeah, that's right, and they're all aligned with the curriculum. So if you head over to spelling lists on the top tabs there.
Spelling lists, the one that says right next to menu.
Spelling list, yep. You'll actually see, and if you click on Year 4, then you'll get all of Year 4's Australian curriculum aligned spelling words.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, so then all you need to do then is just copy and paste. or it's actually the best way, the easiest way, sorry, not copy and paste, that's for custom spelling. So the easiest way is to click on where it's blue in the, so whatever list you decide to take. So if you
Okay.
wanted to do IR words, then you click on where it says at the top, the title, IR words.
Hang on a sec. I'm just going to use the pen
Or
function. So this one. Okay. That one. So I'm going to quickly use that and click. Yep.
Yep, and so you should be able to click on that, and then it will take you straight to all of the activities that will have those words in it. And so if you click on alphabetical order, or click any of those,
Okay, I'll
go to the next stage.
I'll go word
So if
recognition.
you just click on the word, yep, and then
Okay.
that'll take you to all of the games that will be available.
I'll do word snap, word finder, and sentence jumble. Okay.
Yep.
Now,
Now if you just play on one of those, then you'll be able to see actually what one of those activities.
So let's go word snap. So
Yep, now we'll give you the run.
now here's what I wanted to show that I show the guys, which I found really, really cool. Here's my XO at the moment. Okay, and I'm gonna maximize that. So I'm gonna refresh it by pressing 3rd of September one more time. And it's actually going to show me that I've got, wait, hang on, how do I put the volume down on this bad boy? Go away, no. Okay, I'm gonna, there you go, yes. All right, so, because it was yelling at my ear. So what I wanted to show you guys is I just assigned those tasks to the student. I'm gonna go to my XR, and if you notice, it shows up right away. It's basically live as you change it.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So I think that's basically it. That's what I wanted to show. The rest of it is quite simple. You just basically just go through adding the students in, let them have a play. What I found is a lot of teachers are using Literacy Planet as a reward. I know Beresford Road in New South Wales has been doing that, and the kids are thinking this is a game, and they don't know that it's actually incredibly educational as well. So yeah, it's quite a
I
good
have a
little.
6-year-old, and I get home every afternoon, and as soon as he walks through the door, the first thing he says to me is, "Mum, I'm just going on the computer. I need your computer now. I need to do Literacy Planet." And that is, I kid you not, for the last 2 years since he started school. He's in year 1,
Mhm.
so he's every day has been coming home, and he hasn't lost interest. I'm so impressed that he hasn't lost interest, whereas a lot of other programs he has. So we've tried. He did have a little bit of interest in athletics for a while, but nowhere near as engaged as he is with Literacy Planet. So completely impressed.
I'm a little concerned about mathletics at the moment, actually, because I was trying to ask them for special deals for One Education schools, and they haven't come back to me just yet. So watch this
Oh,
space.
that's a shame. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So now, speaking of which, so we now know the basics of how to get into Literacy Planet, what to do. Now, the special deal, as what we were talking about, have you been briefed upon the special deal we had with Adam and
Have
Kirsty?
I? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I certainly have. So, so we've got 4 special schools. It's $8 until the end of the year. For schools, sorry, $8 if you sign up now before the end of this term, so the 30th of September, I think it was. I've just got the deal now, but I'm pretty sure that's it. And then next year, or then it's $10 a student if you're signing up for next year. And that's billed annually, so you'll only get one invoice in February.
So it's actually quite cool because from what we had is if you get your if your whole school signs up before the end of September 2015, it's a quite a generous discount that they've allowed to give us. But yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, I mean, $10 per student to say 30 students, that's $300 for a whole year's worth of Literacy Planet. And I think you actually extend the trial not just for 30 days for that time frame, but you extend it for the rest of the year or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's right. So you'll get the rest of the year for free if you sign up and pay 50% by the end of term 3, and then you'll get the remainder of the year. So if you decide you wanted to sign up for 2 or 3 years, and the deal gets even better. So,
Mm.
but what would be best is if we get someone out there to show you the deals. You can sign up for your trial, have a go, love it, and then give me a call and say I want to subscribe, so that we can get you on board. But the sooner you do it, the better your deal will be. So I would implore and encourage you to do that as soon as possible.
Okay,
In fact, your school's already signed up now. Is it David that's from Tambo State School?
that's the one.
Yes.
Yes. So you've actually already been signed up. We can change those details so that instead of having John's name in there, we can put yours in there, David, and that's fine. Are you the literacy coordinator at your school, Dave?
Am I the what, sorry?
The literacy coordinator for your school, or are you just one of those very dedicated teachers that have got the many hats?
Yeah, basically my principal wants me to learn about the XO systems and those sorts of things, so
Right.
this is an area that she wants me to move into, yeah.
Perfect. Well, if you need any help, I'll send you a quick email as well. I'm sure I've got the email address. Well, I can get it from John anyway.
Yes.
Just to give you a rundown of all the deals that we've got for your school, and if you wanted to, do you think it would be something that your school would be interested in trialing?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just concerned that our XOs might not be able to handle it.
Oh, no, they should be fine. We haven't had too many problems with the XOs. It's just usually the internet connections, or if they're not updated. So as long as those two things are happening, then you usually have no problem. Kids love it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I don't see it being a problem. I see it being very helpful. So just got to make sure they're updated and have a good internet connection. So we'll see what happens.
Okay,
Yep.
so Kirsty, I'm just emailing you David's email address. I'll carbon copy both yourself on the email.
And Andre, did you think that was something that you guys might be interested in trialing? So what school are you from?
From Wellington County, I'm just signing up now for the free trial. Looking at the whole school,
Already?
yeah, I guess.
Wonderful.
Yeah, well, yeah, the boss again, yeah, said to look at it. I've just got on top of all things EXO at the moment, so that was my next step to try and find something that we might be able to get on board with. So yeah, just looking to do the free trial and then hopefully sign everyone up.
Fantastic. Well, what I'll do is, John, if you can email me Andre's email address as well, I'll touch base with both of you guys in a couple of weeks and see how you guys are going with the program, and see if you were needing any help with anything and if you've got everyone on board as well.
Sounds good.
Tremendous. All right, so
Great.
folks, that's basically it. It's going to be short and sweet. It's only 45 minutes. Did you guys have any specific issues or questions? David, I can foresee we're going to be talking a lot with each other in the next coming couple of weeks. I had a look at your school's details on our side. You've got 75 XO devices, and you're actually quite close to 2 class sets, almost 3 class sets, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I got about 20 kids in my class, and the other teacher that uses them has 20 kids in her class, so that's 40. And we all have full sets, and then it's up to us whether or not we want to train or let other people know about these benefits and get them to use them too.
Sure. Well, what I normally suggest in this case is an organic adaptation. By that, I mean, let's get you guys really proficient with one class, and then let's move to the next classroom. So by the time 2 classes are really, really proficient, then I'll teach you guys more. I mean, I think you're in the same boat as Andre, where they've got when Andre's school came into the One Education family, we didn't have enough laptops to supply everyone, which is really really sad. But I think you can benefit quite well with the what the experiences of the other schools would have. So okay,
Yeah, that
just
sounds really good.
yeah. My email address and my mobile phone number are all on that signature of the email that I'm giving you guys now. So please feel free to use it as often as you need. Just mind you, I'm going to be on my last practical for my studies at the start of term 4. So
Okay.
cool. Alrighty.
Fantastic.
Yeah, year 9 science. Woohoo!
Oh, I don't be.
I'm so excited. All right, so folks, thank you so much for your participation. This is recorded and I will be loading up the YouTube video very, very soon. Any questions or comments so far, Andre?
There I am. No comments. Just you just quickly one of those other webinars. Where do you find those other ones that you've recorded? Because I wanted to go back to one
Yeah,
of the ones that I went to. This has got nothing to do with this one. Sorry.
sure, of course, of
Where are
course.
they? Where how do I find those?
Are you in front of a computer at the moment?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Okay, so if you go to YouTube, I'm putting it on the I'm putting it on the screen as well. So if you go to YouTube
Yep.
and simply search One Education.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, and you should see a similar whatchamacallit there, and you can just click on the One Education name right underneath that, and you can see our channel there.
Okay. I might need to do a bit more of a search because
Mm-mm.
or put some sort of safe filter on because some crazy stuff's come up. Oh, good. I'll search for it. No problem.
I'll put it on chat so everybody can click on it. Here we go.
Yep.
So hopefully everybody got that. So it's youtube.com/user/olpc1edu, and that's our channel.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome. All right, folks, I shall leave you to it. Thank you so much for participating. And David, give us a bell when you're available tomorrow. Oh no, wait, on Tuesday. Tuesday. I'll
Okay.
be available on Tuesday, and I can walk you through and do a webinar specific for Tambo, so you can we can get you going.
Well, that sounds really good.
Yeah, not a
I'll have a
problem.
look at the system, then I might even see if I can just jump on and have a go myself and see if it all works well.
Yeah, just give it a bash. That's the best thing, eh?
That's the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly right.
Jump on in.
So, guys, could you help me thank Kirsty for her participation and for her help as well?
Thank you very much. It's been very, very helpful.
Thanks.
Oh,
And
wonderful. I'm really happy. Yeah, thanks very much for having me.
No,
John, I
thanks.
just have one more question. Sorry, mate. In the
Yeah,
app
go, go, go.
universe on my X, I'm pretty sure it says that I need to update the app for Literacy Planet. How do I do
Yes.
that? Sorry.
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly
The
show
actual
you.
Literacy Planet app.
Okay, so Literacy Planet. No, don't. Okay, sorry. It threatened to crash on me, but I didn't let it happen. Your Literacy Planet icon should look like a very happy iguana lizard with an eye patch. If it still looks like a square planet, you need to delete that app. Um,
Yep.
so by deleting the app, you just go to just type onto the EXO drawer and touch and hold and press uninstall. You remember how I showed the kids and you how to do that? Yep. Anyway,
Yep.
in doing so, once you've done that and uninstalled Literacy Planet completely, you just go to App Universe, download and reinstall Literacy Planet from there.
Okay. Cool.
Easy.
Thank you, mate.
My pleasure. All right, folks, have a great afternoon, and thank you again, Kirsty, for your help.
Thank
Thanks,
you
John.
very
Thanks very much.
Thanks,
All right,
everyone.
cheers. All right, but guys, this is John from One Education signing out.
Thank you.